What's going on, everybody? Ed0626 here, hoping you're all having a fantastic day today. Today, I have some World of Warships Legends gameplay in the background using the USS Helena, and I gotta be honest with you, this ship and I have a very love-hate relationship. Every time I use this ship, I think it's considered the light cruiser in the cruiser section. It kind of branches off the two cruisers between light and heavy. And I don't know if this is classified as a light cruiser or not, but either way, this ship and I have a very love and hate relationship. I love the fact that the fire damage you can get with the ship is fantastic, even though this gameplay doesn't necessarily reflect it, because I didn't get a whole lot of fire damage, but I did get a lot of fire ribbons. As you can tell, I get over 10 in the end of this video, and I get quite a few kills with it, but most of the time I'm just getting absolutely smashed within like the first couple of minutes of the match with this ship, and it's terrible. I lose more money than I make with this fucking thing, but this match actually reflects me using the ship properly, which is a shock because, like I said, most of the time it's my own choices that make me do pretty poorly with this. But anyway, that's a different story for a different time, something for you guys to watch in the background, and I hope you enjoy. But today's video is going to be a little bit more of a somber-esque topic, and I say that because, well, if you would allow me to actually backtrack a little bit, a couple of weeks ago, I was having a conversation with my buddy Jemias, aka Hollow, who you all know and love on the channel. We've had plenty of videos together being absolute morons, and it's fantastic. Highly suggest checking those videos out. We were playing Destiny, and I think we were doing the Season of the Haunted story quest or whatever that I still hadn't finished, and I luckily finished it that day. But either way, he and I were having this conversation. He's like, you know, Matt, what are you actually going to do? Because I just got a new job. And I was like, what are you going to do now? You're just not going to play Destiny anymore? Because I was telling him, Destiny's too much of a grind for me now. I don't see myself playing this game as hardcore and as frequently as I have in the past. Hell, I'm not even sure if I'm planning on getting the next expansion, which will be coming out next year, just because I don't see myself playing it. Because I haven't even properly utilized the Witch Queen expansion yet. Like, I haven't even finished, I think I might have finished one season so far, maybe, and it kind of been driving me nuts because I paid this money and I don't even get to enjoy the game because I'm just so busy all the time. So he and I keep going and talking back and forth, and I just tell him, I said, dude, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play this game casually. I'm just going to play Strikes, maybe play some Crucible stuff. Mayhem I always enjoy, which is, you know, Mayhem is just stupid fun for me, so I just play that without being super competitive about anything. Maybe Iron Banner if they unfuck that situation, because the Iron Banners the last couple weeks, or this expansion, they've been weak as fuck, to be honest with you. So that's really the only time I ever see myself playing the game, or like story missions or something like that. I can't see myself playing any more in terms of like leveling up my character or things of that nature. And then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, there's still a whole lot of other games I haven't even finished playing, or I still want to play, or they're just too grindy or things of that nature. And I'm like, man, I'm really like at a crossroads here. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm going to stop doing YouTube, but as far as right now goes, because as you all know, and I've said this plenty of times, I had what was probably one of the best upload schedules on the platform. Some people were doing videos every day. I was doing at least, or at most, I should say, 5 videos every week, or every other week or so. I was doing EBCW with WWE 2K. I was doing commentary videos for whatever game I was playing that I got gameplay of at the time. I was talking about all sorts of different topics. And I loved doing that schedule, but over time, especially last year, because that's more or less when it came to an end, last year was tough because I had this job that took up all my time and energy, and I just didn't have motivation to keep up that schedule. And now this job that I have, which I love, I really enjoy so far, and it's for a company that's definitely going to help propel me in my professional career, or at least I would hope so in theory. It's very sporadic. The hours are very sporadic. And I just have to be on call all the time. And it's tough because it's like, when do I really get a day off? Because schedules can change any moment. But at the same time, I understand that that's what I signed up for. And money's money. YouTube's not going to pay my bills. That's really what it comes down to, is YouTube's not going to pay my bills. I'm still going to do YouTube. I'm still going to have the opportunity to talk about topics that I love on YouTube. But as far as like the dreams of making it big on the platform. I don't see that happening anymore anytime soon. I mean, that realistic point of view or those realistic thoughts kind of crept in on me many years ago, and I do appreciate all the subscribers I have right now, and I do appreciate those that come by and watch the video. But let me give you one piece of sage advice for anyone that wants to start a YouTube channel and really think that they can push at it. Not everybody's going to do it. It really just comes down to it. I am more or less a statistic when it comes to, not say failed YouTube channels, because I don't really consider my channel a failure. I just post content that I enjoy talking about, and if someone wants to enjoy the video, that's up to them. But it really, that's what it comes down to, is my channel is a statistics of one of the many channels that has never made it quote unquote big on the platform. It is what it is. I've always joked about the fact that compared to other people, I'm microscopic. That's just the way it is. Some would maybe call this point of view cynical. I call it realistic, but that's just how I view things. That's just how I view life in general nowadays. Nonetheless, I still really enjoy, like I said, making content for this platform, and I enjoy talking to all of you. And for me, this is, I wouldn't say therapeutic, but I would maybe use the term cathartic. It allows me to express myself in certain ways. Same thing with podcasting. As you all know, I have 2 podcasts that I enjoy making content for on that. And that's the other thing. I mean, as much as I love making content for YouTube, if I'm not working, I'm working on the podcast. And those take up a lot of time in themselves as well. Granted, I have people that are helping me out a little bit more on the Bromigos side of things. So maybe, just maybe, everything I'm saying to you today could more or less be a wash. But at the same time, things can change. But either way, like I said, I'm not leaving the platform. I don't see myself ever leaving the platform. I see people who say, oh, I'm quitting YouTube, or I could quit YouTube tomorrow and not care. And here they are still making videos. And that's not a knock on them. If that's what they enjoy doing, or that's where their income's coming from, by all means, it's their prerogative. I don't really give a shit in the end. Their life is not my life. I will say this much, is just that even in general, like gaming, you know, I even said the whole thing with Destiny before, is like, if I can't play Destiny, what do I have time for? You know, I see a lot of people, I think a lot of people, and maybe this is just my point of view on things, but I feel like a lot of people nowadays just have clear heads, especially a lot of kids. I mean, I was like that too. I used to play video games all the time. I mean, I talked about years and years ago how there was like one particular summer where I was playing Black Ops 1 on the Wii, like, nonstop. I did not stop playing that game. Every day I played that game. I must have leveled up, prestiged, or I should say, I must have prestiged at least 4 or 5 times that one summer, which is like no life in that game. So for me, I look back on that, and I look back at that time fondly, but I know it can never happen again. The older I get, the more I realize that's not going to happen again. And it's a sad reality to really think about, because I do enjoy playing games. I mean, gaming has more or less been my social life for much of my middle school and high school life, because I didn't really fucking talk to anybody in high school, and that's kind of my problem. But gaming was like my social life, so that's really how I kind of viewed things. But anyway, I guess all good things come to an end, or at least slow down eventually. I guess that's the problem with getting older. But like I said, I look back on those times fondly. Whether I can get back to those times, say I make so much money where I can keep doing that, or go back to doing that again, that'd be nice. That would be a dream, but it's a pipe dream. Anyway, I'm not here to bore you guys or bum you out anymore. Thank you guys for checking out today's video. This is just me kind of venting on the current situation of my life. And if you enjoy this sort of thing, by all means, hit the subscribe button for sporadically uploaded videos. And if you enjoy anything else I do, like my podcast, by all means, check it down in the description below. All the links for them. We have YouTube channels for those too, so you can subscribe to them. Whole 9 yards. Check them out. Fun stuff going on over there. And of course, follow me on social media. And with that being said, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day.